Hi, in this video we'll see how we can use the MSCL app to score a game for MSCL. For that, we'll first go to the app and click score. As you can see, the first thing it'll ask us to do is sign in. Remember, only a registered user can score a game for their club. I'm going to sign in using my email and password, and I'm going to sign in. At this stage, I'll be shown all the games that I can score. As you can see, there are two games that I can score. I'm going to do the second one, which is the Supersonics versus Eagles Cricket Club C. Let's see what happens when I start scoring. As you can see, the first thing that I'm shown is the screen where I need to pick players. Right now, I'm showing all the players that are in Supersonics. As I keep selecting the players, the highlight of that row changes, as well as this count on the top shows how many players are selected. I'll keep on adding. Selected all my 10 players. I'll now select folks from ECCC. You might have noticed that the toss is enabled on top. As and when the minimum number of players are selected from both the teams, the toss is enabled. Now that I have selected players from both the teams that will be playing today, I'll go ahead and go for the toss. You might have realized something that showed up in the back. This part. As soon as the toss is enabled, on the main website under the live page, the game would show up. It is telling us it's Supersonics versus Eagle Cricket Club C. It's held at Almond Park. And now we're going to say the Supersonics won the toss but decided to field. And I'm going to start scoring. Okay, now the main page that's asking me to pick a striker, a runner, and a bowler. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and click onto this page. At this stage, you can pick the scorer from all the different scorers that might be scoring to follow the game. Right now, as you can see, it's telling us that only Ankit is scoring this game. I'm going to click that. And here we go. It has all the information that has already happened. It's a 10-over match. Supersonics won the toss and chose fielding. Umpires are also shown. And then nothing else has happened. Now let's make something happen then. Let's go back to the app. I'm going to be the striker. I'm going to have Chirag be the runner. And I'm going to have Adrian start the bowling. Let's hit OK. And there we go. We now have on the main page Ankit and Chirag both shown. Also here, I would like to take some few minutes to explain what's going on. On this side, you are seeing the batting team's information. On this side is the bowling team's information. So Supersonics have bowled 0.0 overs out of 10 and ECCC have 0 for 0. As we had decided, Ankit is on strike, Chirag is on the runner side, and Adrian is bowling. The number pad here is basically how you're going to score ball by ball. So if you click 1, it's going to score 1. You can see that the web page is updated, and so is our app. We now see that Chirag is on strike because the asterisk has moved over there. Let's have him play a dot ball, but then hit a boundary. As you can see, it's pretty intuitive. It's basically just hitting one time what the score happened, and it'll automatically be reflected. At the same time, you can see there are other buttons here, so let's explore what extra is. Extra has 4 options: wide +1, no ball +1, buys, and leg buys. The +1 here indicates that the extra run that needs to be added for a wide delivery is already included when you select this particular button. However, like for many other extras, for wides, there can be some additional runs that might have occurred, in which case you would be selecting this. However, you do not need to add the 1 run for wide in this additional run. That is already been added. That's what this +1 indicates. I'm going to say it's a wide delivery, but no extra runs. I'm going to hit OK. As you can see, it shows it's wide, the run increased, Chirag is still on strike. All of that information is also updated here as and when it's happening. You can notice I am not refreshing the screen. It's going to happen automatically. Everyone who is going to follow the game on the main page of the website are going to see this score as and when it's happening. That's the exciting part. Let's keep going. Let's have Chirag hit another boundary and hit another boundary. And let's have some few extras as well. This time we're going to say no ball +2 for leg pies. You can see the descriptive message is also shown for each of the deliveries that is being bowled. As we can see, Adrian has done 5 balls and we have one more ball to go. It will be a dot ball. At this stage it's over, so we can see we are asked to pick the next bowler. But at the same time, we are shown the information about all the bowlers that have bowled so far. Adrian has bowled 1 over for 13 runs, 0 wickets, 0 maidens, an economy of 13. I'm going to have Amit continue the next over. And I'm going to continue for a few more runs. And now I'm going to show the wickets section. Let's click wicket. Here are the multiple options: bowled, caught and bowled, LBW, caught, run out, stumped, hit wicket, obstruction, hurt or timed out. I'm going to select run out. Let's say I was out by Ashish on the non-striker's end. We didn't have any extras and no additional runs were there. Let's click OK. It's now asking me to select the next batsman. But before I even select the next batsman, see how the scorecard is updated with the information that Ankit is run out by Ashish. Let's go ahead and replace Ankit with another Ankit. Okay, you can see that Ankit Soni is now showed up as not out. Let's continue and finish this over. Now, the next bowler, we can change it or we can keep the same one. Now, let's say they ran 3 runs. However, one of them was short, which means we actually want to count only 2 runs and the batsman would have changed. So let's do that. Since there were only 2 runs that should be counted, we are going to hit 2. However, now it says Ankit Soni is on strike, but that's not true. Because they actually ran 3, Chirag should be on strike. How do we fix that? Well, that's easy. Go to more and you say swap the striker and runner. There we go. Now Chirag is on strike. And we can continue. Now let's say we gave extra wide plus 1 more. But we realized that it actually not was a wide plus 1, but just a wide. How do we do that? Well, just hit undo and that delivery is taken off from here as well as from here. We go back to extra, wide plus 0, hit OK, and we are all set. This button is quite powerful. It can go back to as many deliveries as you want. However, we recommend that you do not go more than an over back. Let's continue a few more balls and then have one more wicket. And this time we're going to have bowled. All I need to do is select the next batsman, Mayank, and we are on our way. All of those information has been updated on the website as well. There is one more thing that you can do, which is change the number of overs midway, which I doubt would happen, but just in case, you can go to more, update the overs to be 5, and press OK. And you can see now it's a 5-over game. Now let's finish the remaining 2 overs. Let's have Chirag score a few more runs. Change the bowler. This is going to be our last over. And it says it's end of first inning. Target is now 65 runs in 5 overs. We say OK. And now the whole thing repeats. This time we have to pick a striker. Let's pick Kenmore. And let's pick a runner, Shiraz, and a bowler. Let's pick Grounding. And there we go. We are back to the screen. We can keep scoring and we'll have an outcome. I hope this gives a good idea as to how you would score up about using the app, and at the same time also how this update would look like on the main website when following a game. Thank you for watching.